Hi all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nazia here. I live in Maldives and work here as a teacher. So in this video, I'm going to share my experience while I'm traveling to Adhoo Island. Adhoo Island is a nearby island and I'm going there to make my SBI bank account. So the Indian teachers who are coming to Malé, they need to make their bank accounts. Earlier it was so that you can make your account in Malé itself as soon as you arrived, whereas now the norms have changed and you have to wait one complete month to make your bank account. So I have made two accounts, one in the local island itself. For the SBI account I need to go to Adhoo Island, and making an SBI bank account is necessary here because only then you can transfer the money to the your home country. So this is going to be my first ferry ride, and my first ferry ride was an experience I won't easily forget, though I had very much liked to. I have always loved the idea of the sea, the way it stretches endlessly, and I feel it is quite adventurous. But that day, the sea was anything but inviting. It was rough, angry, and very dangerous. So this is the ferry terminal, and I reached here by 7. And you need to book your ferry through RTL app. I have uploaded a video in my channel where I'm going to where I have guided you well how to make a account in RTL app and how to use it. If you want to book your ferry or a bus ticket, you can book it from there. So this ferry is an air conditioned one. You could see that there are 45 seats in here, and the staffs here are really brilliant. They keep on checking on you during your rough times. And as soon as we set off, I began feeling uneasy. At first I thought it was just nerves. After all, it was my first time on a ferry, but soon enough I realized it's seasickness. My stomach twisted and churned throughout the journey. Every rise and fall of the boat felt like a punch to my gut. To make matters worse, looking out at the sea around me, vast and humongous, it triggered a fear that I didn't knew I had. I have always respected ocean, but this was completely different, guys. There was no shore in the sight, just miles and miles of water. The waves were crashing the ferry, and it seemed like the sea was mocking me. And when I finally reached the dock, I felt like my legs were wobbling as if they had forgotten how to stand. I have had rough days before, but this was something entirely different. So, by God's mercy, I reached Esfaido safely and I boarded the bus here. And as soon as I boarded the bus, you can see the weather conditions were so worst that my return ferry back to Formula was cancelled, and I was very much terrified at that moment because I had to return back on the same day. But fortunately I could find one of my colleagues friends staying in that island, so I stayed along with that teacher for that particular day. And again, to book RTL bus tickets, you can do it through the RTL app, or in the bus there is a box where you need to put 10 rupiah, so the bus driver will give you the tickets. So that is also an alternate way. Yes, now let's explore the Addu Island. But before that, I need to complete a work I'm specially here for. So I went to the SBI bank. This is the inside of the bank. I'll just quickly run through what all documents you require. Again, the same documents: the work permit, work visa, your passport, request letter from the school is a must, and you need to stamp, take a school attestation, and your principal sir's signature is a must. They will give you an SBI form, fill the form and submit it. That's all. It's a simple process. Hardly it took me 30 minutes to do this. Now I'm heading towards one of my colleagues' friend's house where I'm going to stay tonight and going to explore this island. So she works in Adhoo High School, and this school is really big, and I just took a snap of it so that you can get an idea how is the structure of schools here in Maldives. It was really beautiful, and I noticed one thing is that every school has picked up one color, and even the uniform of the students are in the similar color. For this school it is pink, so the students uniform will be pink color. so I could see that it is easy to identify which student is from which school. So there are colors like purple, blue, green, so that makes this place more vibrant, I feel. I was really very tired by this ferry journey, and I immediately went to my friend's house and rested there for a while. For the dinner, we went out to explore some food. So, this is the restaurant that I went to, and if you are in Adhoo Island, this restaurant is a must try. The chef here is an Indian cook, and the rates are quite reasonable. You can see the menu card yourself. Compared to Formula Island, this island has restaurants which provide cheap Indian foods with great taste. And the most interesting part here is that you can sit and see the chef preparing your ordered dish. So this is an amazing experience, and taste was delicious. I felt like I'm sitting in Chennai and having a masala dosa. So this is what I was craving for a long time, and really very tasty. So after having the dinner, we just went for some shopping, where I bought some things that are not available in my island, and then I returned back and took rest. That's what happens with us, right? When we move abroad, we start missing the authentic taste of our country, and food plays a very important role in our Indians life. We love delicious food, and our I feel Indian cuisine is the most delicious cuisine out of all the things that are available. I have tried a lot of cuisines, but my favorite would always be the Indian cuisine, especially this dosa. Yes, now I'm heading back to the ferry terminal of Adhoo Island, and on my way I took a video. So just while you're watching this video, I'll brief you about Adhoo Atoll. Adhoo Atoll also is known as Sinu Atoll, and it is the southernmost atoll of the Maldives, rich in history and has its unique feature. During World War II, it played a crucial role as a British naval base had their presence, and this military presence is still visible on Gan Island, where the airstrips and old buildings stand as a testament to that era. The atoll is distinct not only geographically but also culturally. They have this different language called as Adubas, which differs from the Divehi spoken in the rest of the Maldives. So it is similar to Divehi, but it's a bit different, and it is called Adubas. When viewed from above, this atoll forms a rough heart shape, adding a romantic and unique charm to its natural beauty. Unlike most atolls in the Maldives, the island of Adhoo is connected by causeways, so it is easy to travel by road. So this feature sets it apart from the typical travel by boats or seaplanes. So it is very comfortable to travel roadways. And this island is known for its rich biodiversity, and Addu boasts vibrant coral reefs which are home to variety of fish species, manta rays and turtles, making it a heaven for the divers and the snorkelers. This atoll is also home to Gan International Airport. So this is one of the few airports outside Malé that offers direct international trips. So it is very easy for you to travel to make your international trips. In India, you can go to Cochin, Bangalore, Trivandrum directly from Addu Island by taking Sri Lankan Airlines. So yeah, that is more accessible. And as Addu develops into an ecotourism destination, it also promotes sustainable tourism activities like diving, snorkeling, exploring rich mangroves and bird life. Due to time constraint, I couldn't explore these places, but surely I'll be back. And now I have reached the ferry terminal in Addu Island, and my ferry was already waiting for me. And this place was very clean and well maintained. You could see the chairs placed in properly, and the washrooms were clean to use. I waited here for next 1 hour. Then I started with my return journey. This time I had a deep fear in my mind, but at least I was relaxed by seeing the weather condition. It was favorable, so I hope that I have a safe journey. So this time I was quite prepared. I already took my seasickness medicine, and I had my earphones on so that I can distract myself, and I made sure that I don't peep out outside the window because the idea of being in the center of the sea surrounded by all blues made me feel sick. So I didn't looked outside the window, but comparatively this journey was far way better than the previous one. Looking back, I know that not all ferry rides will be this bad, at least. I hope not. But that first experience will forever stay with me. It was my introduction to the unpredictable nature of the ocean and a lesson in just how vulnerable I can feel when I least expect it. So this is the safety information card that I recorded for you. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed my first ferry experience. Meet you in the next video. Bye bye.